Well, good morning, everybody. Today is February 3rd. And got the ark over there and the tent. Little campfire this morning. Yeah, I had one last night. It wasn't super cold out here, but it was chilly. And I felt like having a fire. So, not a lot of activity last night, but had activity. Trying to come over here. So I was sitting here and last night, and if you look back over here, you can see a little patch of snow. And just as it started to get dark, I had a twinkle light over there, just to the left of where that snow is. But back in there was a twinkle light. And then a little bit later, I had another twinkle light kind of about back here. At one point last night, I thought I saw movement back over here, but I'm not going to hang my hat on it. But let me back up. I'd walked over here, and I got about next to that rock, and I got frozen in my tracks, unable to move. Move my head around just fine, could think just fine. No discomfort, just, somebody was right over there and didn't want me coming any closer. But anyway, I was sitting right about here. I'd moved my chair over here, had my back to the fire. And over here, and probably about that high in the air, up where that big tree is back there, I got red eye glow. And I think it peeked out from behind that big tree because there was only one eye. But, oh my gosh, it was brilliant. And then farther to the left of there, come back, maybe back over here, about 15, 20 minutes later, it was like a twinkle light. I mean, it was just this bright flash of light, but it was substantially bigger than what a twinkle light is. And I would say that, it might have been as big as a softball, from my vantage point here, but it was just this, popped on and off just like a twinkle light, but it was just this brilliant blast of light. I'm just going to kind of pan you around. So I went to bed about 8 o'clock last night, and laid there. I don't know, it was probably about 20 minutes before I got to sleep. And I got woke up a couple of times in the night to whistling. Almost sounded like a blue jay. That kind of a bird chirping whistle type sound. But there was 2 or 3 of them that were in the general vicinity of, maybe right back up over there and on the other side of my truck, kind of over that way and maybe over here. But I was just laying there listening to them, whistling back and forth, and a few times I could hear footsteps. And I just kind of laid there and enjoyed it and, drifted back to sleep. And, an hour or so later, wake up to the same thing again. So, not a spectacular night, what I'm used to. But it was still a good night. I'm happy I'm out here. I'm still absolutely amazed that, I'm out here in the beginning of February. There should be, the snow should be up almost to my neck by now. And probably about 5 degrees, and just not happening. Which, if we don't get moisture up here, I can see that they're going to close the forest down. This summer, if there's no moisture, it's just too big a fire risk. There's too many stupid people, idiots is what I call them. People just really have no business being out here. They have no respect for the land. They have no respect for anything. They leave their fires burning and, just their stupidity. Our forests cannot afford stupid people. Anyway, so we'll see. I'm hang out today. Got to get some reading done. Get a few other things done. I got to get some exploring done out here. Probably not gonna go too far. I don't want to overexert my lungs, but yeah, I got to start fanning out and seeing what the surroundings are here, so I get to know this place, and I'm gonna get to know this place. I'm gonna be here a lot this year. But as always, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Be good to yourselves. Be good to those around you. Please, please, please pay attention to your surroundings. Stay safe. Peace out.